Museo. I would like to welcome you all to today's session and / meeting and information sharing. Again, thank you so much to PIA and AUDIO-Bohol now for really allocating this day for National Museum. Pasensya na medyo go, ang malay, isang palasyo, ang building, because the second floor is still closed. And as mentioned by Ma'am Phil kanina, na ay memo, no? Department memo ang DPWH. DILG rather. Na ako yung memo ang DPWH as to kanabit ang mga old houses, old structures, karon daghan may manggulukos na nagawat from LGUs kay mga yung appearance sa amuan before nila ipa-renovate ang usa ka balay. We have to give out certificates. So as IOs, we need to know nga naagay siya. Actually, ang mga OBO, mga officials kahibaw na dili pagka basta-basta ito renovate kung balay. Especially kung 50 years old ang abang ng balay. Kung nasa historical significance, it is the National Historical Commission of the Philippines who will give the clearance. Kung wala, since cultural properties, it is us who will give the clearance. Pero really kami mismo sa office that will be Manila Central Office. So, my talk for this morning will be about protecting Filipino heritage. How important it is and what are we doing in the National Museum. But before that, I will give you a brief history about how Bohol developed as a tourism destination, and then I will talk about our mandate in the National Museum and what we are doing also in the National Museum Bohol. So basically, this is the map of the Philippines, and Bohol is right there in the center. And that red portion of the island is where I grew up, in Dawis. So basically, my first interactions with tourists was in that cave in Dinagdanan in the 1980s, when tourism was not yet on the map of Bohol. And Bohol, by the way, is an out-migrating province. Oh, they always ask, where is Bohol? Diba ka na, madto pag Manila, na 1980s. And na-shock ko, when I was in Manila, 1993, after graduation sa high school, when I studied there, my classmate from Iloilo asked me, where is Bohol? Hindi ko alam ka. It's near Cebu. Siya, I'm from the Visayas. Hindi ko alam na may Bohol. And according to a teacher, you know what, Emily, I will never go back to Bohol. Because the first time I was there was only Bohol Beach Club. And when I asked if you have rent a car facility, they don't have. So I was asked to ride the changes. Katubit ang pinakamayor babayak na JG na kadang-kadang dito dito tayo. More man dito pero mode of transportation. So when I reached Tagbilaran, I was around shopping. And when I went home, when I want to go back to the resort, among parking na diha ko man, it's a shoppers. Siya man, puno na yung jeepney. And I was asked to ride on top of the jeepney with a nipa at the sawali. So I was just like having a magic carpet ride. I was holding onto my land. And another professor told me, Bohol Ubaga is just like an appendicitis of a person. You can take it off. Actually, wala na mo by appendix. Okay lang. And ingon ako, physics teacher na, kumusta yung Chocolate Hills? Emily ko, sorry miss, I always go home to Pilar every summer, kaya mamiss na sa kila papa. Pero kung gazod po ka to Chocolate Hills, I've never been there. No? So, why? Manang-ingana manang-ilang pa sa Bohol because Bohol was an out-migrating province. Life was so hard, diba, in the 1960s, 70s, that mamgad in town ng mga Bolano, no? Because we only rely on fishing and farming. And maski pa Bohol is synonymous with the Chocolate Hills, what are we doing? In college, I've heard sa ABS-CBN na there was one Chocolate Hills being quarried. Now that he was given a permit by a certain governor. And what are we doing with the treasure? Maligya sa Manila. When we were in elementary, mangita bigtimus sa mga bato-bato because our neighbor would buy it at 5 centavos kay ipada apil sa treasure sa Manila. And it was only in the middle of 1990s that a group of businessmen from Bohol formed the Philippine Treasure Foundation, headed by Father Camacho. We have also the churches, but what are we doing with our churches? Diba, kung kinsay pare, ma-assign, they would renovate the church because they want to leave a legacy to the parish. Diba? Ipang mga karaan, pangkwaon. We even have one altar which I will show later in Dimiao, nagibaligya. Gibaligya ang usa ka altar sa Dimiao kay gamit og papintan sa simbahan. So ingana siya. But today we are lucky because we have already the heritage code now for the province. We have the white sandy beaches, but we are not even following the 20-meter salvage zone. And we are afraid that we might be the next Boracay. Now, we have the blood compact, but gitigian pa. No, yeah, anymore. Pero sa una, gitigian siya na. Diba? That's why we are now calling that as the commemorative shrine. Because the blood compact happened in Luay. Though the monument is there, it was installed in 1999 and declares the National Historical Institute, now the NHCP, National Historical Commission, na the actual place is in Luay in 2005 already. Pero na-install naman ang marker in 1999 and that is done by Napoleon Abueva, our national artist, which we will also see later, his work of arts. As we will go around the galleries. So, muna, nagitaw na siya commemorative shrine. Kaya just to commemorate. For me, as a Bulanon, I don't care asan ito as long as it happened in Bohol. Diba? Kaya one time, I was guiding a group of mga beauty queens, na beauty pageant contestant, na Miss Global, dili kaya siya sikat na international pageant. And she said after, you know what, I really cried when listening to you about the story of the blood compact. Why? Because how you locals offer such kind of friendship to us foreigners. Shout out kay Sia. So for me, as a Bulanon, I feel so blessed, and I hope you also feel the same way. Never in my life, after graduation from college, that I thought of working abroad or working outside of Bohol because I love my province. And it was in the middle of 1990s when our province started to craft the vision. Now, who helped us is USAID. The city now has a project with USAID, which they call the USAID Surge Project. During this time, it was USAID-Bohol project that they crafted this vision for the province. I think it was the time of Governor Pagos and Vice Governor Shato that they crafted this vision. And this is the vision. Bohol, we hope to see Bohol as an eco-cultural, agro-industrial tourism destination. And I hope this will be cascaded throughout the municipalities. We discussed with the provincial tourism last March 28, we had the Sustainable Tourism Forum. And we hope na after election, kinsa makadaog na mayor, we will have this info drive. And I think it is also our duties as IOs, to inform our mayors na this is the vision of the province. We will not go into other form of attractions not related to eco-cultural and agro-industrial tourism. I'm also a DOT accredited tour guide, and every time I guide tourists, I always tell them that is why we don't have big factories in the province. Because this is our vision. Kaya critical mo kayo na apply na to permit. Ang mayor ba yan mo perma? Niya wala takibaw kung sa vision. So in 1997 also, the provincial government of Bohol donated the old provincial library to the National Museum. Karing na sa building. It used to be Escuela Niños. It's a school for boys, and which was built older than this building. 1960s naman siya, kato 1958 to siya. And naasa did of donation. Once we will stop using it, we will return it to the province. That's why we are returning it back. But we are reconstruct, restore it. We are restoring it first before we will give it back to the province, and that will become the Provincial Tourism Information Center. Together with Plaza. Anyway, another speaker will discuss about the projects that we're doing in Bohol. It was also in the later part of 1990s and early 2000 that Supercat started its route in Bohol. Kunya wala may manong sa Bohol na turista kay ang ato ang mga stakeholders like the resorts and hotels, wala pa kaayo na kuan kita partnership and linkages. So si Supercat actually wrote, because I used to work in a for a tour operator, dili pa sila kayo makipart-partner na matawag special rate for Supercat. So what Supercat did is, bukalit ka round trip boat fare together with that package is already the tour around the Chocolate Hills. Moni na conceived ng day tour to Bohol. So natin Chocolate Hills, Blood Fountain, Magdalene Church, Tarsier, and wala may kalansya. That's why we asked locals in Lubog to offer the Lubog River Cruise. Sa una kay Clinton pa, balik-balik ang sulang ng Lubon, ikaw may kumagay, Pragadanta. It was also in the later part, mga 1999 to early 2000, that the government also banned the hunting of whales. Moto ma-affected kayo ng Pamilakan because they used to hunt whales in Pamilakan. During February, March, April, it's migratory season of whales. Mulabay ang whales sa Pamilakan because the marine life in Pamilakan is so rich. No? We have the Bohol Marine Triangle, Pamilakan, Balikasan, at Paclao Islands. It forms the Bohol Marine Triangle and it's so rich. Kung tugnaw na sa China and Siberia, kay mamelt na ang ice, the whales would swim down south to Australia, passing by for a week in Pamilakan to feed themselves. Karon ang mga taga-Pamilakan, they would hunt these whales. Pakyo na nila ilang ibaligya ang karne, and that means money for the community. There are around 200 families in the island, more of ilang panginabuhian, and when the government banned under President Fidel V. Ramos, of course they were so sad. Asa naman sila, manginabuhi. And kumbaga, ang dolphins are residents of the island. Given a good weather condition, you can do dolphin watching activities every day. 3 hours after sunrise, they will start to play. Karon, ang gibuhat sa World Wildlife Fund was they trained the fishermen in Pamilakan how to transform ng gikan sa whale hunting to dolphin and whale watching activities. Early 2000 also, there was this community in Buena Vista. Kasi tagan mo, pinabangga dire. This is in Daet, Buena Vista. Kanang i-assist ni sila sa coastal resource management, and when this area was assessed, reach sila sa planktons. And that's why they were taught how to culture the oyster. You can go there and visit also. It's a 30 minutes paddle boat ride. Kunya ang mga fishermen dito culture the oyster. Kunya, after that, you will have some post lunch of fresh seafoods, and then they will also have the buri dance later after lunch. Kanang buri dance, the local women there are wearing the saburan, no, kanang rafia. Kunya, they will be dancing. Actually, it is the process of making dalandang. Kunya, ilang kuan og sayaw. Hindi ko man, there will be a community tour, makakita mo how they weave the saburan, how they weave the lipa. So these are the early ecotourism projects that we have in the province. We have sa Sierra Leone, sa una sir, katong river trekking, pero wala na survive. No, and we hope to see it again. Katong river trekking in Sierra Leone. I'm happy na si sir na kaya those were the early joint products of ecotourism. In 2003, the Department of Tourism gave Bohol the Best in Destination Award. And through Republic Act 9446, this is sponsored actually by Congressman Edgar M. Chato, the whole province of Bohol is declared as an eco-cultural tourism zone, signed by President Gloria Macapagal. Fast forward, we have this 7.2 magnitude earthquake in 2013, which was equivalent to 32 nuclear bombs. Imagine. So, ang Chocolate Hills, nahimong white chocolate. No. So, muna na ang mga roads and ang mga buildings. And every day, muna itong makita, no? While we are giving relief goods, just to flashback. 3 weeks after, we have the Yolanda. The tourism industry suffered more. Kaya ang earthquake, nagka-insibo ang magkadayon, di ba? Except atong areas na heavily damaged yun. Kanig yun tayo for almost 2 months, wala tayo kurente because we get our power supply from it. And of course, 1 year after, Sinyang also flooded the towns of Lubog, Buena Vista. That's towards New Year, December 30. So nag-New Year in taon ang mga tagalubog with relief goods in 2014. Pagka 2015, we have the Museum-Bohol in partnership with the city ni Sia. The province occupied the whole of Glorieta in Makati. Unya na Maligyas, Mega Sale, all the resorts, and in partnership also with AirAsia Philippines, they have promo fairs just to bring back the tourists to Bohol. And it was also in 2015 that we started the airport, and would you believe that the Panglao Island Tourism Estate project started late 1980s pa. And then why only now na-implement? Because there are so many issues that needs to be addressed. And one of the issue was on carrying capacity. Kaya ba sa Panglao Jud mo handle, no, with the volume of tourists that will be coming in? And one of the programs na ilang nakitaan to answer to this challenge on carrying capacity is this Ecotourism Bohol project. I know sa mga kalungsuran na ani nga banner, no, this is in partnership with JICA, but dili pa jud kayo empowered ang mga people's organization. This, hopefully, unta manggod, kung ma-activate ang atong mga attractions sa different lungsod, dapat, inikabot nila sa Panglao, they will check in sa resort, every day they move out to mainland at to magsigig tour-tour. Diba? And we have a beautiful tagline for our Ecotourism Bohol program is the luxury of simplicity in nature and people. Now, because foreigners are not coming here to enjoy our tall buildings, our no, when this program was crafted, 2005 na. Now, the luxury of simplicity in nature people, we are only to promote our local, abroad, what they see is what they get. They did ng mga tall buildings, diba? Or the high-rise. And we also have our Ubi Festival. Ubi is, it can also be found in other provinces, diba? Pero yung sila kay we are the Ubi capital of the province. Pero nga naman, ang Ubi Festival, lingaw man. No? It's merely an agricultural festival. We celebrate the bounty of the harvest of the Ubi. Planting season is, wait, kagad-kagad, no? Is June. And hopefully, yung tabaliban natin, gulayan sa pangalan. Dapat kung tama ito, ipanan ng Ubi. Or in harvest time, December, Liga January, mag-Ubi Festival ka. We can really highlight because there is a beautiful story. Na nung Ubi is very sacred to us. Diba makaninundong ta, nakakaw ka na ulit kumako? Because during the war, during ng tinghuwaw sa unang panahon, hindi ta makatanong bumay, and it was only Ubi that sustained our ancestors. One of the precious kind of Ubi. And according to, namin kagadili si ma'am, di ba, pila ka 8 varieties of Ubi, ma'am? Okay, duha man na siya kabuan, ay white, ay purple. Ang white, kay kinagaganan pamana na ay bugason, ay lapis, na. Ang purple po kay kinampay, na ko'y balikunhon. No? So, careful po, tagpapalita, kato, tag-violet na, o kinampay na, dili po. Kaya balikunhon, dili po mo. It's only the kinampay that's very aromatic. We attempted to have this first Ubi cook-off sa province, nga ang mga resorts, unta, every time na na-harvest, mo-offer sila sa ilang restaurant o menu. That's why we have this first Ubi cook-off na nagpa-contest ang tanang mga resorts o appetizer made of Ubi, soup made of Ubi, main course made of Ubi, and dessert made of Ubi. And it was Bellevue who garnered all the 4 categories. No, so wala na po din na Sunday. Hopefully we can partner with DA. Pwede na ito padayon in our project. So we also want to highlight our fiesta. This goes in our field ganihan. Amayo na, fiesta na. And kita po sa kalungsuran, what the tourism is looking into is, kanang mga fiesta sa mga lungsod is ma-highlight. No? Kaya we want our tourist experience, also fiesta in Bohol. No invitations needed. No, may kumamista ta, house to house. Ang amo ganang criteria, anay dapat kung galaan na mo sa turista is walay na pa-cater. Dapat dilit ng pa-cater ang kuhaan. Kaya kung mga field, kasi niya, okay ba, minaakan silang balay, lamit is lang bumba. So, we will tell our guests na you get their bumba. Ari sila bula-bula. So, nito kay, kung kamista, Bohol, dili ra one house. Minimum 3. Kaya masuko ang imong friend, diba? Ito ko similar, muli ko sa kabayan kung minsan hindi malain ang parinti uban. Tingnan na. So, we want to tell that stories to our guests. So, muna itong mga gusto i-promote sa Bohol is our culture. No? Unique to Bohol. Of course, we have the Sandugo, which in 2016, we changed the street dancing traditional into Puradan. No? Muna sila ang 3-time winner sa atong Puradan King and Queen. Sila sa Lapo. Noon. Kanya ingon ang taga-NCCA. The reason why we changed po na usual na street dancing, kaya ingon ang taga-NCCA na mga judges na mura ko a little bit of sinulong. Wala siya unique mo. What we did in the province was we researched, we went around different towns, ipasayo itong mga manang, and then we got the steps, and then there was a workshop. And the song na gigamit karon sa Palayaw was composed by Sir, the lyrics was made by Sir Luspo, music by Odoni, the singers by si Joseph Gara and some local artists. So I would like to share to you, since this is part of our intangible culture, the first Purada. Awarded by the Department of Tourism of its Anahaw Awards. Anahaw Awards is for Sustainable Tourism Awards, and awarded po this siya as one of the green hotels in the ASEAN region, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. We also have Bellevue, Omarita, Bohol Beach Club. Pero sa Anahaw Awards sila pa. And I hope the idols can also go there. Kay Sergio is very much willing. Ako ay bala o facilitate. They have an art gallery. And makita dyan nato dito ang history of Bohol, even the pre-Hispanic history of Bohol through paintings and done by a local Boholano artist. And gawa sa iyong art gallery, ang problema sa city karon kay wastewater treatment facility man on the hotels. No? Si Sir Doy developed this reed bed system wherein ang kanang rainwater di ka sa iyang shower sa ilang hotel rooms will go to a kanang bugnay mo so the reeds, no? Ano mo sa Bisaya, reeds. Bugnay na wala siya bed niya. Kato siya mo siya mo filter sa iyang rainwater, and the water that comes out from that reed bed mo yung iyang gigamit to water the plants, kaya lisod ba yung tubig sa Panglao. Ang iyahas ang swimming pool, wala siyang mabutang o chlorine o muriatic, no, sa paghinlo. But na siya ay biochemical na gigamit. And they use also solar panels sa ilang water heater. No, and basta let's visit. That resort also promotes Boholano architecture. So makita natin if we really want to preserve our culture, we visit. Maybe we can have it as one of our programs. So we also have, of course, the tertiary 117, which we all know. Ang mga lungsod na naman. And we are protecting also our children. That's why the city now, I'm so happy that the city is one of the first, actually together with Panglao, no, na nasa like child protection policy. Every time mo check-in ka sa Panglao o sa Tagbilaran, pangayuan ka o document, especially kung magdata, minor with you, on your relationship, be it Filipino or foreigner. Kunya, during our stakeholders meeting, of course, ang mga resort owners may module na we are driving tourists away. Kaya yung sorry, hindi ba check-in, kaya ka present o document. But at least, we are showcasing to the world that we are a family-oriented destination. So careful ta, especially with our police officers, kaya sila about partner ani. No? Ang mga hotels from diri sa Tagbilaran, anak na ni kayo man ako. Mutawag lang na sila sa tertiary 117. Tertiary 117 will call the SWD. Panhaan gayon sa resort sa hotel. Same with Panglao. Kaya ang Panglao actually started it, sila nagama sa ordinance, followed by Tagbilaran City. No? So ECPAT actually is an NGO, which means End Child Prostitution and Child Pornography. We can partner with ECPAT, no, sa atong mga kalungsuran, since we are IOs. We can invite their officer, budget officer, and she can do a free info drive also on what we can do. Sa atong mga kalungsuran, labi na itong mga lungsod na ay mga ports of entry. Mga lodging facilities. Of course, we have the tourist police, which is very kuan. Kaya ilang requirements sir, kaya mag-shorts, mag-concern na sa dapat nice of legs. Ako lang yung Jose, sir, yung mga batanon. Kaya ako papapulis man, no? Pero akong perception of police, wala kay kahadlukan man siya. Pero karon with the presence of tourist police, they are trained, especially on effective communication, customer service, and how to handle tourist complaints. And we are so happy that they are very visible in every destination. Now, mo, di magutana mas ang mga guests, kasagaran kumakain kung ano ay police, hadlok, balik ko nag-direct ko, no. They are part of our tourism plan. So we are also in partnership with USAID ever since, even from the crafting of the vision, karon with Tagbilaran, dapat sila USAID Compete, USAID Search, karon is greenhouse gas. So, sa daghan kayo is mga projects visible. And after the earthquake, USAID partnered with CNN International to come up with a brand for Bohol. And I hope as IOS, we will also help promote this brand, and that is Bohol. Now, by the way, we encourage ni sa province na all offices, NGEs, and LGUs, together with our logo, naagyan po sa akong letterhead ang kani. I have the soft copy of this. Yeah. Kani siya is a colored na logo. If we use this, dapat white ang background. If you will have it printed on a colored shirt or paper, we should use the all-white logo. So, if you want to have a copy of it, I have a soft copy. So, inyong logo sa LG or sa NGE na discuss the logo. And this is the video we made. But by the way, before I work here, I used to work for the provincial government.
Behold the place.
Kita naman money now?
Behold.
So no need to show this.
Behold the field.
Or you want to see pa?
Behold the world.
Yes.
Behold the case.
Sa tanawag na ba yung lungsod?
Behold the hospitality. Behold the friendships. Bohol has it all. It's all in Bohol.
We used this during the ASEAN Tourism Forum in Manila in 2016. Kasi when we had all know that Bohol is very famous for hosting events. We have the Tour de Cebu, we have the GF, NY, recently, diba? And of course, in 2017, we said we had Busaya, ASEAN, and I was so privileged that I was one of the liaison officers. And last March 4 to 7, we had the ASEAN meeting here in Bohol again. And it was focused in big grant, no? It was focused on trafficking in persons. It was called Bohol PIP because it was drafted here in Bohol. So they were visited. And of course, our strong partner in Bohol is AirAsia because every time we have big events, just like for example, kung sa Ulo, actually you can tap AirAsia. No, not just the judges, they will bring in media and bloggers for free. Pasakay nila sa AirAsia, but the only thing that we do since it's partnership is we have to look for partner establishments na host nila. That's why if you notice at AUDIO-Bohol na panilit na resource o putas i-feature, kat mo akong host. Kaya wabang po tayo ikabayad sa mga host. So in terms of promotion. So muna, we are in partnership with AirAsia now for 3 years, natin mo renewable every 3 years that we have to bring in media for free. Every time natin big events and tapos sila mga promotional videos, for the past 3 years, and I was so happy that when they learned that I will be transferring here, they asked me to become their storyteller for 2018 sa ilang AirAsia Chasing Wonders video, which is uploaded sa ilang Facebook page with 11 million followers. So let me share my video with AirAsia.
In the 19th years, my province was unknown to the world as a childhood filled with caves, cliffs, and beaches. It was simple, serene, and beautiful. My safe haven, Bohol.
Ako si Milot, Alasyuel, and I promote sustainable tourism.
Through the years, Bohol has come a long way and is now one of the top tourist destinations in the Philippines. More people get to witness the beauty than I have long adored, but with this comes implications to the environment. Later with Victorio from when we started promoting better tourism practices, we initiated activities such as mangrove planting, coastal cleanups, sleeper walk, and earthing activities.
Ilang sleeper walk or earthing activities may is surveying na walking may barefooted by students. Because positive energies makuha by walking barefoot.
Sports and lessons to other people. Progress is built with responsibility. We have to start somewhere, and there is no better place to start than with the people. And focuses worth fighting for take shape with time and care. We need patience of the dark, the strength of the sea, and the resilience of the trees. Resources that Bohol are willing to give if we ask nicely. So let me invite you to take your wonderful class on to your children, where hills taste the sweetest chocolate, where oceans resonate the deepest and bluest of water, where the fireflies battle the stars to shine the brightest. Let me invite you to my home and chase your own adventures here in Bohol.
So, wala siya. Wala itong mga projects, in terms of tourism, but in relation also to conserving our rich cultural and natural heritage in the province. So I'm so happy that from the province to transfer to the National Museum because our mandate in the National Museum is somehow related to its protection and conservation. So we are established in 1901. Now our office is located in Manila. So we are into dissemination, information, dissemination, exhibitions, and of course, we also offer educational programs. So we conduct free talks, so we conduct free talks here and also free guided tours sa Kuan. And that would be a role later for the IOs. So this is our vision. We are committed to the protection and dissemination of our legacy, which is the natural and cultural heritage. And our mission is to document, preserve, exhibit, and foster scholarly studies and appreciation of works of arts, specimens, and historical artifacts. So, Monday, one of the cultural agencies, later I will discuss also about cultural agencies. We are also a repository. We allow items or we accept items na i-loan dire or i-borrow, especially kung nasa significance. So we are also the lead agency in implementing various laws on the preservation and protection of cultural properties. So we are an educational institution, scientific institution, and we are a cultural center at the same time. So these are the different organization divisions under. So kami naami sa namin sa mga regional offices. And we are located in the Opisina Circle in Manila. And our first building is this one, the National Art Gallery or the Old Congress Building. So naadikha ang Spolario by Juan Luna. And this one, mo ni ang altar sa linya. Muna, usaha sa mga diba, main retablo niya, ako nga nakasign retablo, usaha na siya kasasign retablo. Muna yung ibaligya, kaya yung dami ko kapintal sa ilang simbahan. Karoon ang nakapalitan ng antique dealer, ilahan i-donate to the National Museum. Moto nga, after we restored Himyaw Church, during our stakeholders meeting, na matanay daw mga tituwa ko, mga manang ko, ulit ba na dilip na, kaya ang among mga contract is under the personal na. So, kung ba nasa taas ng alcard, bato sila sa Manila. Dito, kainanin ko, so muna nun, Father, sa inyong problema, bako man itong sound system na ramsa, mga nabari na, kailangan yung ramsa. Sige, ang balik ito, naging mga panagalit tayo, Stations of the Cross, anak ko sa National Museum ka na. Napay background ng mga chocolate hills at Station of the Cross. Ano? Sige, 5,000 manarang sa sila, digest me. Pero buwan ba yung parang intensyon, no? Pero ina na lang, wala pala dyan yung concept sa unang protecting this place. We also have the Museum of Anthropology or the Museum of the Filipino People, no? Which is housed in the old finance building. So, ano siya? Museum of the Filipino People. And of course, our new building, we just opened last minute. Ito ka, ma'am? Wala pa ko ito, ma'am. It is housed in the old DOT building, the Museum of Natural History. So, nasa tertiary dito. Sa, circle sa Luneta. May 18 may na-open din. Pila-pila kung mga tao. Free tanan. All our lunch break. No lunch break. But we are closed every Monday for conservation. So, muna si Lulong. We have also a giant tamtobo. And this one is our planetary local. This is our 4th building in Manila. So, gusto mo mag-stargazing, you want to study. Dito rin ako ng program. Separate building. So, namin dito ay how our old people studied the movements of stars. Namin bago na exhibit dito sa planetary. So, these are the different branches that we have all over the Philippines. So we have Benguet, Ifugao, Cagayan, Batanes, Bigan, Alban, Marinduque, Rizal, Palawan, Iloilo, Bohol, Butuan, Zamboanga, Pulo, Suluk, and soon in Dumaguete City. Ang ilang city hall, ilihatan nila. And of course, we anchor our mandate on Republic Act 10066, or now the Heritage Act of 2009, Pangalan is the Tourism Act of 2009. So, this is an act providing for the protection protection and conservation of the national cultural heritage. Kaya million are more on the natural. Strengthening the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. So, from the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, kinsa may ang mga attached agencies na ang National Museum, na ang National Historical Commission of the Philippines, ang National Archives, na bitaw mga barangay dili, basin mo sa inyong lungsod, bitaw mo tanan sa history sa among baryo, kaya bitaw mo barangay day, foundation day. Sorry, but wala dili. It's in the National Archives. Kaya maluoy, magkukuhalagyo kayo as far as anda, mabini, mabutiri, pangayo, kung history sa ilang barangay. Wala. That's the one. We also have the National Library. We have the Cultural Center of the Philippines and the Commission ng Wikang Filipino. So these are the attached agencies under NCCA. So, kung saan magigitawag na itong cultural property? These are all products of human creativity by which a people and a nation reveal their identity. No? Kung unsa ta as Filipinos, makita na aning ang mga cultural properties. It bears witness to the history and identity of the Filipino culture. So it can be both natural and cultural. So naman kayo gitawag og duha ka klase ng cultural properties. Intangible, katong atong mga sayaw, kuningon ni mga film na mga pagkaon, na mga siya mga intangible, balak, kanta, storya, and tangible, kada makita, mahikap nato. So when we say tangible, we have also immovable and the movable. Ang challenges sa movable, pwede kawaton. There was a time in Bohol na kinaraganan antique buyers mo sa kasakas kabalayan kaya mangitag antique mo palit labi ni mabalikin ko mawa na ikabalayan. No? So we here at the National Museum pwede ninyo i-register na mo ang inyong mga antique sa balay. Ang ilang fear is ang daw no. You just register it para matagaan siya o sticker. The moment ko mawa siya, makita nito trace siya. Pwede na ito.
Because in our municipality, we have a cultural mapping last Secretary and desk. And then one of the highlights in the 8th district is to showcase the different historical activities. So, dagang artifacts na nakita na mo. So, more than 100 years na. So, then, ang ilang gihadukan karons kana mag-accredit para sa SGLG. So, adopting the cultural property inventory. So, concern sa mga tao is paon ba daw ang property? So, at least na, yun na, hindi siya paon, ma-register na.
I-register lang, kaya document man picture sa front, ano ba, may namin, kay proper documentation, naka-detailed yun, dili na siya, nato pa, ang kiasang mo natin ang putang, hindi na kawa. Diba, mo na challenge sa mobile. How will you identify if it is 50 years old and above? That is already considered heritage.
Sa kung sa reserve is based na mo sa forms. At kung hindi panghatag ninyo mga forms sa kung dagang may forms, so release it.
Pero sad, ang immovable sad, ang challenge ng mutani is kung ang taliya sa balay, dili kayo kin. Like for example, in Tagbilaran karon, i-declare man nila ang heritage zone. Nga, halapay na pa-renovate man, di-roll sa ilang kubo. Hindong na pag-ani nga ma, kami may talias balay, wala din natuon. Sorry, pero we have to follow kay kamu mga Kristo kasi yung Kristo sa Pilipinas. And karon po, like for example, kanang PNB, naman tayo eskwela ninyas ana before, typical similar building, are eskwela ninyos. So karon, magpa-renovate ang PNP, but they need to comply with the setback both sides of the road. Dire o dito sa Pilipinas. Ang inting ginagawa niya na tayo lang yung nakabilin. So we are working it out with the city and of course NM. We are helping PNB out if they can reconstruct the old eskwela niñas para hindi sila ma-exempted sila sa setback. They will make a typical similar building of that, ibalik nila. We still have stones man sa loyo, parang ang ibang may progress bilisan. So, clad nila. Actually, when we do reconstruction, i-discuss ko na sa mga project engineer, we will make a building na makapasar na kayo sa building code. we will cut it. So same with Balibuhok and Doon. No? So only example of movable, no, we have the relics. Example for that is Buwan. We have also the artifacts. We have ecofacts, mga ngipon, nasa Balibuhok na kitaan. Ngipon, we have also antiques, no? Mga kasi antiques. We have natural history specimens na ami sa taas soon kung ma-open ang natural history ha. Makita ninyo have fossilized leaves, fossilized kanang kahoy at manahimo na siyang matutulog ay amo nang nakuha dito sa Danao. So you can just imagine bukid at Danao pero na siya mga shells, mga fragments na fossilized. So gikan siya sila sa dagat. Makita po ninyo dito sa taas na how the province of Bohol or the island developed. So we also have, sa movable, we have historical sites. That's the Clergy Ancestral House in Luwai, and that's the Bangladesh Church. We have archaeological sites in Lamanok, in Anda. We have anthropological area in Duero and in Brulman, katong Iskaya. Do dili pag sila kaayo. By the way, dito pwede matog Iskaya na 1 hour po. Dili po si Mayor maka-issue permit kung mag-visit sa Iskaya. We need permit from the National Commission of Indigenous People. So, why are we protecting these natural and cultural properties? Because these are priceless and irreplaceable. Kung mawala na ni mga karaang balay, wala na tayo story mga tukaan na, di ba? May storya sa akong mga kabataan. And that is why we need to protect them. No? So, to ensure protection, there is an ongoing commitment to preserve and sustainably manage these resources or these properties. So, the commitment should be coming from the locals. Diba? Kaya kamu kung na dito, kamu may makahibang away ito, alagi ito, dito, kaya illegal treasure hunting dito, which will also be discussed by our museum researcher. Kung sa'y tanawon, kaya kasagaran na ba ni ma-involve, at ito dyan sumbong dahil sa police station. Kung na yung mga illegal hunting activities dito, yeah, at least kung ang police makibaw sila, what should they do? Kaya na may number na police later na on and cultural activity officers. So issues on preservation. So the National Museum has a challenging task. Kasi naku, dyan tayo kayo whole Philippines ang among sakop in preserving and protecting these cultural properties. Number one also problem is we have the commercialization. Diba? Diba maligya, antik, mahal na ayaw. So we also at the National Museum declare cultural properties. We are so lucky in Bohol that before the earthquake happened, a lot of our cultural properties were assessed and declared by the National Museum either as National Cultural Treasure or Imported Cultural Property. Kanang red National Historical Landmark at NHCP ang declare kung ang structure na historical value or historical significance. Unsa may nakalami kung ang imuhang lugar ma-declared as NCT or ICP during war, during natural calamities, mabuba siya, this will become a priority project of the government. That is why our diocese of Tagbilaran is not spending that much during the restoration and reconstruction because it is the National Museum and the NHCP who's funding the churches. Kaya declared man siya, kaya di ba natin separation of church and state, pero declared man siya sa national government as NCP or ICP. So we are so lucky in Bohol, daghan kaayo. So ang usa ka property ma-declare as NCT if it has a unique, outstanding historical, cultural, artistic, and scientific value for the country and nation. So ang example, we have the Nuestra Señora de la Luz in Loon. That's the biggest stone church in Bohol, na ground zero. We are on the process of reconstructing it. That's the Santa Cruz Parish in Loibok, also na ground zero. So, sayang no, may mga NCT sila. We have the San Pedro Apostol in Lubok, under reconstruction also. And other NCT province, we have the Dawish Church, Baclayan Church, Luwai Church, Santo Niño, San Nicolas. So, for this list, tanan na kuan na turnover na sa diocese except for Cortes. So, karon we only have 4 churches. We have Doon, Maribohol, Lubok, and this one, Cortes. The rest is already turned over to the diocese. We also have the different watchtowers in Dawis, Maribohol, Balilihan, Panglao, Pamilakan, and Buway. So, na-turnover na kulitanan. So, again, ang nag-finance ani is NMN and HCP, together with PIESA. Matawag ang usap ng property na important or ICP when that are singled out from among the innumerable properties with exceptional cultural significance but not sufficiently outstanding. Especially po doon na mga interventions. No? San Agustin in Panglao. No? Soon, we are currently having a project in Panglao, the restoration of the old municipio and the old Fatima Shrine. Dagan tayo ang pagkakita. Kaya silang simbahan ng Windsmith. Kaya sila. So we are, and soon the convento also. So manami sa Panglao, na-turnover na po na ang wala lang is the old municipio. And it will become, I think, the tourism office, no? And the Fatima Shrine and the convento na we also have the Santa Monica, we turned over already. And this one, for the provincial capital. By the way, this was donated already by the province to NM last 2015 after COVID. So, just recently also, we declared the Church of Valencia. Not just the church actually, but the context, including the convento. Why? Because of its unique wooden floor. Kahoy pa, ginahangkuan. And of course, we have the Spanish colonial bridges of Lila and Linyao. Sa Lila, tulo ang ilang Spanish colonial bridges. Kanang bato pa bitaw. And our next project is to assess all over Bohol, usa pa mga kwan. But sad to say, ang DP, gibuba nila, usa, pagdatong may dinig bitaw. Pero sa Linyao, ang 7 na agyon. And the marker is placed in Linyao because daghan man ang ginahan dito. And last, that's not very good, sir. March, ato bitang AUDIO-Bohol ta dito sa city. A team from Manila, from our architectural arts na division, went to their church to assess also the church of Garcia Hernandez kung posibleng ba makahimo siyang ICP. No, so at least we are very much aware and hopefully duero. So again, also privileges na to. Priority in funding for protection. Lila also wrote already a letter, is planning, sige na may follow-up ako just nakasuha, because they want their old municipio to be assessed.
Excuse me, so ang process is
You
primary to the national.
Yes. For a team to be sent to your town. Kagili man po kami. Naman ni RQ and Architectural Division na mo assess. It's a team. And you will have incentives for private support. So, dili lang ang government mo fund kung nasa interesado mga private organization, they will support. And we will put a marker.
I'm thinking of doing that for secular church.
Yes, actually, diri ang katulog, Bohol agarek, sa to Radio 7 ta, ang ilahang kuan sa Maria Sikihor went back. Kaya next month, yun siya ipa-assess ang ilahang po dito sa Sikihor. And muna, in times of natural disasters, civil unrest, and war, this will be priority projects of the government. And we are recruiting deputy cultural officers, no? Especially coming from the religious sector, cultural worker by LGUs, members of the academy, barangay captains, mga NGA squad, and law enforcers. Actually, we have one police deputy officer from si Halasan, sir? No, si Sir Halasan. How do you apply? And we will be calling ang taga Manila ang Orient ng Pudlino. And I hope kadi mo first batch, second batch na ako ma-orient. And you will be given an ID. And kung ano, deputy officers, kung naman makitaan na mga illegal pressure, shall coordinate with local officials and authorities regarding the importance of protecting the nation's cultural heritage, and they shall report to NM any illegal activities. And of course, that is semi-annual report ang additional sa tuwang resume pa. Okay. So, that is why we are here, no, sa National Museum, because one thing also mapanta is dapat i-donate mo po sa government, sa local building na yes, the building. And we are housed in this old provincial capital building, which was partly damaged sa taas during the earthquake. So currently, I am the information officer and at the same time designated as OIC rather. And we are still hiring for the administrative officer 5 and administrative officer 4. And we have our museum researcher who will talk about illegal hunting activities in Bohol. Si Neil Reyes will be guiding you around our galleries, and our museum technician and our engineering aide is currently in NHCP Luwai. I hope you can also visit the museum in Luwai. We have 2 museums in Luwai under NHCP. Natapat sila and 1 conservation building. So tuwa sila karong nag-workshop para matuluan of how to conserve the mga artifacts. So why do we visit the museum? To expand our horizons, to learn lessons of humanity, to serve also as an inspiration or to give us inspiration, food for conversations, and just like visiting a church, visiting museums also give us serenity. Meeting of like-minded people, for tourism purposes. We support the art if we visit the museum. There is also a fun factor in visiting the museum. Kids will enjoy, and at the same time, kita po they will have a nostalgic feeling. And of course, it has an effect on society. Kaya kung wala pa siguro po yung National Museum, anong consciousness dito ng protecting our heritage, hindi siguro po din anak alaw. So this is the National Museum-Bohol. Currently, our second floor is closed. We have the azotea right here. So pwede na na-invent dito sa Luyo. Our second floor is closed because we are still having finishing touches for our gallery for natural history. So ang namang nasa natural history na ang geological formations of Bohol, botany and section and zoology section. So makita dito ang different kasi nanawag ko ni Lord na kailangan dito sa researcher na mo sa botany division ang kanina Boholensis o Boholia nga plant which is endemic to Bohol. Makita na sa Kauungon, Bilar. Tingkong taga-Bilar na. O Pastor Rojo ko kalungog ani nga Paryoka. Old name dito siya sa barangay. Kalukoy, so Sir Bambi, Intawon. Nauban-uban nila dito niya. Ang tapos ka para part sa PML. Ihamat yun ko. Ihabot sila dito. Dapat ko dito hinaw. Kasi nato pa ko dito sa Bohol. Kaya ingana ka Panginoon and only in Bohol. So, i-preserve sila ang i-air dry. I-oven dito sa Vice Bilar. So, nana dito on display. So, I'm inviting you to come back. Inigopen na mo sa mga natural history. So, muna siya ang natural history gallery, empty pa. So, we have 3 galleries karon, which is pagpaulit the first homecoming exhibition of Napoleon Abueva, who happens to be from Guerrero. Now, si Neil will explain more. And we have pagbanhaw, the history of churches in Bohol. And on the other side is the reconstruction processes iunsa sa National Museum. So, pag maglinom hangtod na human. And you might notice, also church na wala, which you find very important. So, akong ipapresent ng mga churches, kasi wala. Yes. Why? Because there are so many interventions already. Really nakakatiba asa. But we are planning to make an assessment of the bell tower. Kaya basin pwede ma-declare ang bell tower. Kaya naman po lang shoring, di ba? Ilang di pangdasanan para dito. Hanggang na tayo interventions.
Ang tubigon mo?
Ang tubigon is NHCP ang nagasto ito. Pero marang wala pa na-assess ang tubigon before the earthquake. Wala pa po. Bitaw, ang magna. You're right. Kaya kung ano, wala magna. Diocese of Talibon, niya we are na. Ang isuot, wala mo kay Diocese of Tagbilaran. So mo pag-awas really massive assessment, churches niya. So sa bahay sa, kung indifferent sa LGU or ang parish priest mo na mag-isumbi kayo man kung i-assess. You're right, however, pwede mo ma'am na mo, you know, mo sabot mo ni Father sa inyong parokya, niya pa-endorse sa inyong bishop.
Address to Barnes.
Jeremy Barnes, our director. All letters should be addressed to our director, Jeremy Barnes. So we are open Tuesdays to Mondays, 9:30 to 4:30. No entrance fee. You can partner with us in research or kanang basin na may mga anak na mag-research because we have a researcher here. Kami sa Holy Name University, we are into monograph writing. Kung saan ang monograph writing? It's a single-piece research. Like for example, my student before wrote about the Batuaya tradition of Garcia Hernandez. Kung saan ang Batuaya? Mag-ayak sila bato, hindi mamaliit ng mga pebbles, which is karon band naman. No, we also have like the Jong culture system. Mga ingana, the Alupi of Pilar, madilit man din na siya, suka lubi pilit, man din na pilit ang Alupi. Hugas man, niya according to that research, the original maker was Guadalupe Dolotina, which is of course verified. Pero kung wala pa po yung muskapa, mga ingana ba, we have a lot already. No? Even the tradition of planting ube, si Jessica Somo na nawa, pinastama, pwede ba daw mag-video sila sa the traditional way of planting the ube, katong magbubo, pas manang. Diba? Kailangan the requirements kung anong ube, it should be full moon, and the one who will plant the ube should be a woman, be gifted. So ako dito pwede. The OJT program, we have the pro forma of the memorandum, MOA, and we just need the name of your president and the dean. Ako lang i-info niya, ako ipabasa sa school niya. We will send it to Manila for MOA signing. 3 years ang
So far, what school are you?
So far, ang MOA lang, naka-MOA karon is Holy Name University and Holy Spirit School Senior High.
Yeah. Because you have JC for research and architecture, and also engineering. So it might be that
Kaya ang sa Holy Spirit, STEM, ako sila kuwan yun sa mga reconstruction projects, supporters, makakita din mo sila yun sa So that's kanang mong landline, sorry pag wala pa dyan ka na transfer. So you can use my mobile for the meantime.
also in research you need to have a MOA. MOA for research.
Pwede, yes ma'am.
So both research and are using that for our
let's talk about it later. So I hope na kita ng mga LGU schools, we are now aware of our role. Diba? So, katulong po ay mga fly of education. Kuan lang, kanang they need to write a letter to Manila na ilang balay ipa-assess para maka-issue with certificate na okay rin siya pag-educate, wala kayo significance. Kaya ang inyong ubo, dili na po basta-basta mata-permit yung mahadlok po sila. Okay, so with that, I would turn you over like our museum researcher who will discuss about what are the illegal activities done in Bohol para makaibaw sa ka. Kaya ba sa kalungsuran?